What's really good, bozos, bullies, backbreakers, babies, and brothers? Welcome to another episode of the Broadcast Boys Show. We are here at the BR offices at the Broadcast Boys studio. I don't know if this is the last episode, but I don't think we have too many more episodes in here. Do you know?
I believe this is the one last time, like my girl Ariana Grande said.
Oh my God, that's a fucking banger, actually. How's that go?
One last time.
Go ahead, Luke.
It's not the one with the weekend, though.
Oh. What's the one with the weekend that we like?
The weekend is Love Me Harder.
Oh,
That's a good
yeah,
one.
that was a fucking classic.
That was our friend's theme song with his ex, and it never applied, and it clearly didn't work out.
Yeah, they did not love each other harder by any means. But yeah, man, we're BR offices are moving. We are no longer going to be over here on 50th and Broadway, New York City. We're going to be moving to 19th and Park, I believe.
I would bet so much money that I will not average 3 days a week in the office because of traveling and other things related to work.
I mean, of course. Yeah. No, that's true. I thought you were just trying to stand tall, puff your chest out.
No, I mean, I'd love to do that too, but I won't need.
But because of trips and places that we're going to be going and things, because they always got us on the move.
Always too much.
No.
Just enough.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I was at home being depressed and complaining about my life like everybody does the other day, and then I realized I was I was thinking about what we do, and it's pretty. So I was talking to my friends, and they were complaining about work, and they were using all these acronyms to describe jobs. I have to plug this RFP in, and I have to send it in by EOD, super corporate shit that just kind of makes me want to throw up.
RFPs run the world, though.
I mean, I'm sure they do, but
Request
I don't even care to know what it means.
Proposal.
I don't
really
care.
means nothing. Doesn't mean anything.
I don't care. But that's the point, bro, is that I listen to that and I hear them complain about their jobs. I'm like, holy shit, that sounds miserable. And then on the days where I feel like I want to complain about this job, I got to remember what the hell it is that we do. You know what I mean? The other day, I was in Vegas, which is why we had our podcast episode remote. You was at the crib. I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas for NHL Media Day.
Hockey is cool.
No, hockey's cool.
Didn't you see what Rick Ross said about hockey?
What did Rick Ross say?
So you
about
need some white boys to be savages. He said, I love hockey.
I mean, I feel like white boys been savages for a really long time.
Yeah, but he likes that specific breed of white boy. Not in 2023.
Well, they are some of the most wholesome athletes you could ever come across. I actually had the pleasure of meeting a bunch of them out there. I met
It's because they're Canadian.
Well, a lot of them are Canadian.
How many of the people you interviewed were Canadian?
Probably most of them. Honestly.
Sidney Crosby was a class act because I edited that video for you, and what a great guy.
Yeah, so Sidney Crosby I met who else?
On the ice in uniform.
Not exactly. That's what I was about to tell the story because I met Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid, Jack Hughes, Tom Wilson from Katie's Capitals. She was
her Capitals.
Katie's Capitals. Nah, but she was hyped, and Tom Wilson's an absolute stud. Kind of looks like
he was
Superman.
hot. He was hot.
OD
yeah.
hot.
He's
Looks
like your
Superman.
size too.
Yeah,
he was huge.
Yeah. I say all that to say is that I was in Vegas interviewing NHL superstars, right? Because I hit up my boy Album, and he told me, I was like, yo, break this down to me in NBA terms. He was like, you're actually sitting down with the 10 best players in the league. It's like you sitting there interviewing Steph Curry, LeBron, KD, and them boys. And I was like, oh shit, so these people are
they though
legit?
So
they are. I was looking up their numbers. See, these are some of the better.
Sidney Crosby, of course.
Yeah. But Sidney Crosby was a man. We had a scare, right? Because we was over there, and we were stuck in this fucking dirty ass locker room that smelled like shit. But we set up the step and repeat, the Broadcast Boys HOH step and repeat, so that we could look wild professional. And we missed our Sidney Crosby window.
Why'd you miss it?
Because we were upstairs, we were supposed to come at a certain time, and then he was supposed to come at 7 a.m. And then he was like, "Nah, I'm not coming till 5 o'clock in the afternoon." And then ended up showing up around 12 or 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it was a big mix up, and me and Katie were doing our best. We ended up getting our shot with Sidney Crosby in the best way possible because he was already on the ice in full uniform. Which, by the way, let me just say, NFL uniforms, after seeing them up close,
NHL.
What'd I say?
NFL.
NHL uniforms, after seeing them up close, the best uniforms in sports.
The jerseys are nice and oversized, which I like.
Yeah. And the best part about it is that because I don't know anything about the NHL, I walked in there with absolutely no nerves. Sometimes for the most part, we don't be nervous when we meet, other professional athletes or celebrities or whatever. But sometimes with the NBA players, because I'm actually such a fan, it's hard to play it cool because these dudes I mean, not for nothing. They're heroes, bro. We watch them on TV every fucking night. But these NHL guys are literally all who's to me. So I have no idea who they are. So when they walked in, I really just talked to them like they were any other person. And it was just really, it was a really cool experience. They were all so fucking humble.
I need to put these brothers to a humility test. I think I'm one of the most humble athletes in sports, personally.
I mean, you're not an athlete in sports by any stretch of the imagination.
I'm one of the most humble video game athletes of all time.
That I can confirm.
Pretty humble.
We be playing FIFA, and every time you score a goal.
Not every time. That used to be mine. That
every time you score a goal, good pass, better finish.
Oh,
good pass, better finish.
Well, I have to make jokes.
Nah. FIFA is really something special. FC 24 coming out soon. We gonna be all up in that.
I don't know if I am. I'm FIFA 23 till I die.
That's so stupid. Why would you want to just stay on a game?
I never get the games when they initially come out.
I know, but this one has like features that's gonna make pro clubs better.
They better. Those pro clubs be shaky right now, throwing off our game.
But anyway, one thing I did want to talk about when I was in Vegas, right? Because I was, like I said, I was there for the NHL thing. Vegas culture is incredibly weird. The first time I went there, I was 15 years old. And obviously at 15 years old, you can't enjoy Vegas the way, most people want to enjoy Vegas, right? I went with my best friend at the time and both of our mothers. And it was cool. We enjoyed ourselves. But going there as an adult and like getting off the plane, seeing that there's slot machines in the airport, going to a gas station, seeing that there's slot machines in the gas station, there's cigarette vending machines in the hotels. It just really feels like what I imagine hell is like. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a completely, seemingly lawless town. And it's just very fucking weird to me. Have you been to Vegas?
I've been to Vegas for Summer League a few years ago, and I saw the good brother Calvin Harris.
Oh.
And I didn't gamble one time, so I had a pretty good time. And he was performing in the hotel, where Vanderpump Gardens is also located. I believe it's Caesar's Palace.
Hold on. Calvin got hits, though. That must have been one hell of a show.
I love Calvin Harris. Yeah, it was a great show. It was.
I mean, Vegas seems cool. It just seems like the type of place where, like, an average person with, little to no self-control will really just lose himself.
Well, yeah, you got to not only be on the Strip. There's other parts outside of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was one thing. We didn't stay on the Strip. We stayed in this, shout out to JW Marriott. And Katie, tell me if I'm getting Shorty's name wrong, but Joanne from the front desk.
Was she a beast?
Who hooked up me and Katie with the 2-bedroom suite for no reason with the balcony. It was special. It was nice. We walked in there. She was just like, we don't have a king size available for you, sir. Are you guys friends? Would you be okay with being in the same room with one another? And they were like, we were like, it was like, it's a suite. You'll have plenty of room. And we're like, shit, say less. Yeah, so they hooked us up at the JW Marriott, but it was like way off strip. So it wasn't, we weren't necessarily like in the mix, but I mean, we're going back to Vegas, so maybe we will be next time. I wanted to ask you because I saw you put up some videos. You were at the 2K event. What the hell was that? Because you still never talked to me about that.
I mean, it was my worst nightmare.
What was it?
It's a 2K launch event. Like, it was just one of those All-Star Weekend activations.
Well,
where you walk inside and there's a mini hoop, there's a court. Oh, I hate storytelling.
Just tell us what the fuck you saw when you went there.
The main takeaway I saw was Ronnie 2K kept going in the building, and then when anyone pulled up, he'd walk around the red carpet to get photos with them. And Ronnie 2K's like 6'6", a legitimate 6'6". He has one of the most perplexing random jobs I could possibly imagine.
Yeah, what do you think his 2K rating would be?
60.
It's pretty
generous.
He looks
terrible at basketball. Well, what do I know? But on the red carpet, there were some pretty funny celebrities. I met Kiyan. Kiyan. He's huge, but the way he talks, you could tell he's a real little kid.
Yeah.
How old is he, though?
15.
Yeah, 15. That's what it sounds like.
He's going into, he might be in his junior year this year. Maybe.
Junior year, sophomore. He was nice. Sabrina's really, really sweet, though. Ionescu on the Liberty.
Well, let me ask you
I like her a lot. And they're championship bound.
Ionescu in the Liberty?
Well, they just won their first round matchup.
Yeah, but I don't know about championship bound.
They're favored. They're favored.
No, I'm cool with that. I'm rooting for them. I'm cool with that, and I'm rooting for them. But I don't want to jinx it. New York sports, and I would be acting up.
Oh, you know what was my favorite one was Nav.
Oh, my son, Nav.
I talked to Nav, and I asked what I had to ask, but he was still there, and I just blacked out. And I paused and just asked him if he considered himself a genius. And he said in certain things, yes. I like Nav, though. He got some good Spider-Man tracks.
Nah, hold on. I got to see what's my favorite Nav song.
Who else did I talk to? Armani White. He rapped Billie Eilish. But inside, it's just an influencer type of scene. Lolo Fitzmo was in the building.
Lolo Fitzmo
It was that type of event. Go inside and get anxiety and immediately want to leave.
Nah, Lolo's mad cool.
Like it's cool to go to if I've never been to one of those events, but having been to so many, there's nothing I'd rather do less.
They go to one of those?
No. Well, I like talking to people and interviewing people.
Yeah,
but I don't want to be at the event at all.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you go there, you get a couple of interviews, and then you bounce. Isn't that what you did?
Yeah, it was.
Well, then, it's like,
it was.
That bad. That's why I'm saying, like, you see that mentality, I feel you. But you know how many people would love to be able to fucking do what we do?
Oh, no,
which is why we need to be grateful.
It was also, it was a heat
we were
wave.
supposed to get.
Me and Katie, we actually weren't even waiting for that long. But, I don't know, we were there for like 3 hours in the heat, so I'm gone.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that in the heat, I'd be tight because, you know, my NHL thing was at an ice rink, which is ice cold.
And I spoke to Donovan Mitchell, who really is just a great guy.
I was going to ask you if you spoke to Donnie.
Again, I did. There was a video. I asked, I meant to ask him one question that I forgot and I regretted it. Is would you rather $2K, $2,000, or dinner with Ronnie 2K?
That is a really good question, and it's pretty easily $2,000.
I actually think it could be valuable to someone so talentless, be in such a good position. It could be good to learn from someone like that. How did he do it?
Well, clearly he has good work ethic, and he provides something to 2K that is beneficial to them.
What?
I can't tell you.
He's like the homie that just takes the heat for the players having bad ratings.
Yeah. I mean, some of the ratings are fucking ridiculous, though.
Are you a Ronnie 2K guy?
I just know that he is the face of 2K, and he's who people yell at on Twitter when they have a bad rating.
They set up something in Times Square, though. Tiafo was playing Cade Cunningham in Times Square on the big board in 2K. The game sucks.
2K the game? I mean, it's been the same game for fucking
I used to love
years.
2K. There's been 0 updates.
Yeah.
But
the last good game was 2K16.
To be fair, we don't play the way everyone else plays. We play like, honestly, probably old heads. We never played
that's a good
blacktop.
point.
We never played.
That's a good point.
I don't know what the shit is called when you go to the gym and just play one and you're one of the 5 people on the floor.
I don't know, but
we never played that. That's probably really fun, though.
The My Park shit,
we just like
that whole running around the whole city shit. I'm sure it's very cool, and obviously, if we gave it a chance and we had enough of our friends playing, I think it would be fun. But the way we do it is we go in and we do the king of the fourth quarter shit.
We don't need a game. We don't need the game. We could have a computer, a simulator.
Yeah,
we don't play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
We just draft.
Exactly, and it's more. I mean, it's pretty nerdy, but it's more fun that way to me. At least.
Yeah, we play the exact way.
Because I play you and I just get smoked every time.
Yeah, but we play the same way King of the Fourth Quarter plays.
After meeting Kiyan, though, like, who do you believe in more, him or Bronny?
Bronny. It's nothing to do with meeting him, though. Nothing to do with meeting him.
Why?
Well, it's hard. Kiyan's at an awkward stage in his life, and Bronny's already essentially not fully developed, but he's pretty damn brolic and athletic, and he already was when he was Kiyan's age too. Kiyan he looks like he's gonna be huge. I think he's just in an awkward phase where he needs to grow into his body.
Probably
he's bigger than me.
Year.
He's bigger than me.
By him playing his senior year, he'll probably be fully filled out. But he also could be one of them dudes who like has a little growth spurt in college and gets even better.
I also believe in LeBron teaching his sons how to play way better basketball than Melo could ever teach his son.
Well, Melo's definitely just teaching Kiyan how to be a fucking bucket.
All we've seen him do is teach him the jab step. That's just no one does that anymore.
So what? He's gonna be elite. He's gonna be an elite college scorer.
I definitely believe in Bronny though, and I believe in Bryce more than all of them.
That take I like
because
if we bring in Bryce in, I think he'd probably be the best out of all 3 of them.
Bryce and Kiyan are the same age, no?
But I don't know. Bronny to me could be like elite role player, but Kiyan could be elite scorer.
I don't see it. I just don't see it. It's so hard to see.
Bronny got more All-Star appearances in him.
It's so hard to see because he's such a baby right now. He's so skinny.
What if Kiyan's ceiling is like JR? Still a really good ceiling.
I feel like he's gonna be. His mom is Lala. He's gonna have too much art in him. Too much artsiness in him.
I could see if basketball don't work out. That's a good-looking kid. I could see him going into modeling or acting or something
VJing.
Like that. VJing.
VJing doesn't exist anymore.
106 in Park with Kiyan Anthony.
But Lala worked for TRL. He got to follow in her footsteps.
Lala wasn't on 106 in Park.
No, TRL.
She was on TRL.
Yeah.
The way my brain is set up, I got early onset dementia, bro. I swear to God.
I just watched the Chicago Bears documentary last night. And I was like, who's this quarterback? Why is he wearing sunglasses inside the whole time? It was a white guy. And then I found out that he has
your mother taught you better than that.
And then I found out that he has early onset dementia too, and it's for the lights. I was like, damn, this is tough. He gets like shots into his spinal cord to release fluids from his brain.
Yikes, dark.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I like that Bears documentary though. Ultimate defensive line.
Unbelievable.
I like this brother Zach Wilson and them boys. That's the most bitch-made quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Zach,
yeah, we suck. Season's over. I was so excited to watch.
Season's not over. Bro.
Oh, no, it's over. I'm not watching anymore.
Oh, for you watching?
I planned on watching the games, and now I knew once I saw him hit the floor, I knew I was not watching anymore.
The only thing is that like they're doubling down on Zach being the guy, and they're not going for a veteran quarterback. Whatever. And it's just like that to me. If y'all want to like put confidence in Zach, I'm all for that. That's cool. That's great. But as a fan, and I feel like Jets fans got to feel me on this, that is pretty fucking demoralizing to hear. That's what we have to watch all season.
It's not going to be. I promise you that. Bring in Tebow or Kaepernick.
Tebow will actually be a fucking
bringing back every year. At what point do people stop saying bring back Kaepernick? He would be so awful if he played.
I mean, he hasn't played in 6 years. He hasn't played in NFL down in 6 years.
He wasn't even good when he stopped playing.
It's good for clicks. Every time you post Kaepernick comeback, every account that has ever posted Kaepernick comeback is probably their best post of the day.
But I feel like some people actually believe it, like Jamel Hill.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm sure there are some Colin Kaepernick loyalists out there who believe that he can still contribute. And on some level, I feel like, is he worse than every single quarterback and backup quarterback in the league? I don't know if I would say that.
Today, probably yes. But who knows if he had some time.
Yeah.
I don't know what he up to. I never heard from him. I literally haven't heard him speak this whole time.
I don't know. I just think it's like clockwork every year. When somebody needs a quarterback, funny. Colin Kaepernick's name is trending.
It did make a lot of sense at one point. I can't even tell you how bad he would be.
I mean,
the speed of the game, he's so much older.
I don't speak in absolutes, so I don't know if he would be that bad. We would have to see. But yeah, 6 years not playing NFL down, that can't mean very good things.
You're done for.
Yeah. But I'm excited about going to this game in Vegas and for Raiders, Patriots. I know Las Vegas is the only NFL stadium that got literal bottle service and like club sections in their end zones, which is pretty fucking cool, actually. It's very Vegas of them. We're not going to be able to sit there, I don't think.
I'm just surprised we're going on a work trip and going to the game.
Yeah.
I feel like we always go for the pregame festivities.
So we got 2 work trips coming up right now. We're going to be, this weekend, we're going to be in South Bend, Indiana for the Notre Dame against...
Get an airport. Why do I have to fly to Chicago, then drive and lose an hour?
Yeah, I mean, this is the middle of fucking nowhere. We're going to Indiana,
Detroit Airport is godly for no reason. DTW? It's also the middle of nowhere.
That's what it is, DTW, right? Wait,
they got the tram.
Didn't they have the real nice fountain, too?
The fountain's a beast. Yeah, the LGA copied their fountain.
Yeah. I saw that because I remember when I used to visit you in Michigan, I saw that fountain, and I was like, wait a minute,
that fountain.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, that fountain's beast.
And it's funny that that's the case when, Detroit doesn't have the best reputation. Am I wrong?
No, I don't really know much about the reputation.
Whatever. But yeah, no, we're going to be in South Bend, Indiana. They're playing against, Notre Dame is playing against Ohio State.
Ohio State's going to get smoked.
Are they?
Calling it now. They don't have a real quarterback. We'll be at South Bend. You better show us something, even though we won't be at the game.
Yeah.
Show us something with the interviews.
So that's the thing. We're going to be in South Bend for the tailgate for Notre Dame, Ohio State. We're not going to be able to go to the game, unfortunately. But to all the broadcast bozos out there that are going to be showing up to that game, make sure you look out for us if you want to be in the Broadcast Boys video. We're going to be there. We'll ask you some stupid questions. We'll probably make you look silly in front of your friends. But shit, you might go viral.
Show me you're not the most boring place in America.
Yeah, no, please show out for us. Show up. Give us some fucking content. Make our trip worth it, right? I wish we were going to the goddamn game.
Yeah, no.
At the end of the day, nice. We can go back to the hotel and watch it.
I wish we were walking into the game to leave. I love walking into a stadium. Then there's nothing more to see.
I wanted to see the inside of, what's the name of that stadium there?
Notre Dame Stadium. I have no fucking idea.
They just call it South Bend, right? When they refer to it.
Yeah, the stadium has a name. I don't know what it is.
I'm sure it has a name. I don't give a fuck about it. But when they talk about playing Notre
Genesis 1316 Arena.
Whenever I think Notre Dame, I think about the movie Rudy, which is a fucking classic.
I've never seen Rudy. Because I think it's a lie.
What do you mean it's a lie?
Like, whatever, that shit didn't happen. Did
Based on true events.
Based on true events.
So
what happened? He got like a 1-yard carry?
Well, I don't know about what happened because movies.
What happened in the movie though? Like he went off in the movie?
No, I think he just like got a tackle.
Cooler shit than that happens every day. Like the team manager getting in the game and hitting 10 threes. Yeah. Let me see that movie.
Yeah, but this happened like way back in the day.
So?
I'm just saying.
The only good part about Rudy is Sean Astin is a better athlete than Rudy.
Sean Astin is a better athlete.
Isn't Sean Astin Rudy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a better athlete than the actual Rudy?
Yes. Let me know what Rudy did.
My man thinks Samwise Ganji could take Rudy in the open field.
So Rudy's so inspiring because a walk-on made a tackle. My boy was a walk-on at Michigan. He in the NFL. And so were both of his brothers.
Well, then why don't you start writing the movie? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That would be a horrible movie, too. That would be a terrible movie.
Can I star in it?
I want to know what this brother Rudy accomplished because I'm not impressed by him.
I don't know. Rudy to me,
he made a tackle. I thought he played running back.
He played a tackle, but he also played with heart, bro. He was trying for years to get into the school, getting good grades, and then once he got into the school, he was trying to get on the team. Bro, it's a story about never giving up. It's supposed to inspire you. But you cold as ice, bro. You don't got a heart.
What about Paul George? Brother broke his leg. What about Gordon Hayward? He didn't have to face those tribulations.
What are you talking about? But also, you got to remember that those brothers, this happened recently. They had all types of technological advancements in the medical field that it didn't even bother them. They came back fine.
You seen Alex Smith's leg?
Well, yeah, that one was bad. Well, now what the hell are we talking about?
Have you seen Nelson from MTV Challenge? I want to see that movie more than Rudy.
Now you're just talking about people who got hurt. That had nothing to do with
I'm
Rudy.
talking about people that inspire me way more than the brother Rudy.
Okay. Well, yeah, who gives a shit about Rudy, actually? I'm just saying, it reminds me of the fucking movie that we're going to Notre Dame. So I kind of wanted to see what the campus was like because it always made it seem so, like, regal and beautiful.
It's definitely, I'm sure it's amazingly nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be beautiful.
We'll see if I'm allowed on campus. We'll see if I'm allowed on.
Damn, you never did. Back in your college YouTube days, you never did Notre Dame, did you?
No, but that rivalry stopped. We stopped playing them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Michigan doesn't play them anymore. They used to play them like probably around this weekend.
What were your list of schools again? Michigan, Wisconsin, Harvard, Arizona.
Harvard. Oh, I thought you were talking about schools I applied to.
No.
Oh,
the fuck? Who cares about that?
Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Georgia. Cornell, Ithaca. Did I say Harvard?
Yeah. I was there for Cornell and Ithaca.
Harvard, my favorite.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be fun being in South Bend and being around the college kids at a fucking tailgate and seeing them act stupid. And I think this is like the perfect opportunity to get some like good content.
This might be this might be my theme going into the weekend that Rudy was trash. That's a good interview topic. Rudy was trash. What did he do?
Go to ask them all, why is Rudy impressive?
So this will be like my LeBron Jordan, where I have my shit set up for the people. How many yards did he have?
And then just come up with like actual inspiring stories.
Sucks.
Perfect.
We've got you.
Yep. And then in Vegas for the Raiders and Patriots.
I'm surprised they're playing there again. Last year was the most tragic ending for the Patriots of all time. Do you remember that one? That football?
Yeah. Or they fucking lateraled it to Chandler Jones.
He threw a direct pass. That must have been the biggest blessing of all time. To Jones. Oh my God, Eureka. I'm out of here.
I was shocked about that because Billy, what was you doing? Aren't you supposed to be a genius?
Billy directly told them to not do that.
Oh, and the players did it themselves?
Yeah, they did it themselves. Because it's so risky.
Well, then there you fucking go. What the hell are you not listening to Bill Belichick for?
Bill Belichick. People are calling for his head. He a trash GM. They randomly got Brady in the 6th round. Homie, lucky. He didn't spy anything special. He's got lucky. No. Andrew Bledsoe got hurt.
Every single year that's gone by since Brady has left the Patriots,
it got worse.
We are seeing that it was really Tom Brady, and it was more Tom Brady than it was Belichick.
Especially, I don't know if Belichick's always been the GM, but if it's been a recent thing, he's been exposed. Mac Jones might be worse than Rudy.
Don't get me started on Mac Jones.
He's the most boring dude I've ever seen in my life.
That is the most just like, I don't even know what to call it, but like
vanilla mayonnaise.
Yeah, I just like what is he? He's boring as fuck.
I'd rather have Zach Wilson.
Yeah, OD. Give me Zach.
Fucking moms and throwing picks.
At least he's fucking blowing backs out. What the hell is Mac Jones doing?
I believe Zach Wilson's a 2-minute man.
Zach Wilson's a 2-minute man?
Mac Jones the 10-second man, but I bet you his girlfriend is absolutely gorgeous.
Of course.
There's no way she's actually 50-50 Miss Alabama.
I mean, whatever the hell she is, whatever, competition she's won, I imagine she's a baddie because if you're an NFL quarterback, I'm sure you have a baddie on your arm.
She's a wag.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, not the most inspiring matchup, but again, we'll be in Vegas. We'll see what you Raider fans are all about. We're gonna be getting more content. So if you're a Raider fan or you're a Patriot fan that happens to be in Vegas, pull up on us. We'll be at that tailgate too.
It's Jimmy G verse.
Yeah,
Patriots.
I did a video recently on NFL quarterbacks that AI turned into women. Right?
Oh, he was hot.
Jimmy G is so bad as a woman.
And as a man.
Well, I think he's hotter as a woman than he is a man.
No, I don't think so. He's so
manly. I don't know, man. Of all those quarterbacks, he was by far the hottest.
He was. I still think he's hotter, man.
Well, I mean, he's the hottest as a male and a female in both categories.
True. So, very true.
Jimmy G is just a beautiful, beautiful person.
He looked good.
But you know who the ultimate glow up was, who's actually hotter as a woman? Joe Burrow.
Oh, I didn't notice that, but Joe Burrow's also super cute. It just translates. Whoever's cute in real life translates to the ladies.
Yeah, I guess. Deshaun Watson looked awful.
Well, he's a disgusting person.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an absolute karma signing. Why would Baker Mayfield was solid. And you just sign a literal predator to like $300 million. He didn't play for 16 months, and now he's trash. This is actually what you get.
The city of Cleveland is just looking for anything to make them relevant again, even if they have to pay a predator.
And the city of Houston should be throwing a parade.
I mean, who they got now? Simeons?
C.J. Stroud from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Could be the first good Ohio State quarterback of all time.
Yo, also Baker Mayfield is actually doing big things in Tampa Bay.
Bro, he played one decent game the first week, and I don't know who it was. Someone came out on the scene saying Baker stole their signals.
He's doing.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Like, all right, man, you won then why'd you win like 13-10?
I mean, he came. You saw his line back to that, right?
Little boy. Oh, that one?
No, his line back to that was he's like, nah, I'm a Rangers fan, not a Astros fan. Calling out Houston Astros, the fucking cheaters, 2017. Never forget.
And then week 2, I think he just got tackled by a guy, and he gets up. He's like, "Get your weight up, little boy!" Like it was not a run over.
I like Baker.
I like him a lot too.
He's got shit.
He's got a.
Funny.
I would like to play for him.
He's got great energy. I think that
we could.
If he was my quarterback, I'd be down with him.
If he was a Jet, we would be problem.
I would love Baker. Give me Baker on the Jets.
In college when they played Ohio State, and he like waved the flag and then planted it on the. Colin Cowherd had a huge anti-Baker spree.
Yo, that shit is really, really funny to me.
Colin Cowherd got me weak.
Also,
to be a good quarterback, you need a great dad.
What?
That's one of his takes. He hated quarterback. He hates quarterbacks that wear backwards hats on the sidelines.
Colin Cowherd? Oh my God.
Cowherd.
It's such a stupid thing to have a hang up over. What the fuck does that mean to you? Just because he can't rock one because he's too corny.
Doesn't mean anything.
Having a good dad is a ridiculous thing. That feels racist.
The herd is just obsessed with applying anything in real life to sports. He has 3 hours to kill every day.
I mean, he talks about himself, doesn't he? Isn't it just him?
Yeah, sometimes. Well, his Brady take was pretty damn good. Like, once you retire, your kids don't want to hang out with you. And that actually came true. He came back.
Yeah.
So, but speaking of drama, the skip. Why is Stephen A. talking about my man Max so much?
I don't know. Why?
Well, I actually do know why, because he's asked about it.
Well, yeah, he's asked about it, but he's
very
like
rude.
He's on this podcast circuit, so like when they ask him these questions, he's just been going around talking shit, but he's just answering questions, and I don't think he said anything too crazy about Max. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody.
But I did see Marcellus. You know Max's boy Marcellus? They used to have a show together.
Wiley?
Yeah. He's a fucking genius.
Marcellus Wiley is great.
I watched him speak for like 20 minutes, incredible monologue. And I read Stephen A. Smith's book, Straight Shooter, A Tale of Second Chances and First Takes, after he graduated from Winston-Salem State University under Coach Big House Gaines.
He's so good at that.
But Stephen A. Smith, when he was younger, he had a learning disability and was like extremely slow.
Okay.
And so Marcellus, and I believe him, says this is an insecurity he's faced his whole life, and he's going up against Max, who's legitimately a certified genius.
Yeah.
He could out-debate and out-talk Stephen A. Smith all day, but probably doesn't have the entertainment factor as him. So he thought or
the knowledge, if we're being honest.
Max has knowledge. Maybe not on basketball like Stephen A. But every other sport.
Everything else. Yeah. I've never had a problem with Max, but sometimes when Max talked basketball to Stephen A., there were moments where I was like, Max, what the fuck are you talking about?
But that's good for the show, what he was saying.
100%.
Iguodala.
But you could also see Stephen A.'s frustrations when he has to, like, basketball. I wouldn't say it's the main thing he talks about, but it's probably his big three.
Is. 100% is.
Big three sports. Yeah. Right? That football and
like women. Now women.
Yeah, now women in his fucking like weirdo dating show, late night dating show he does. Or date advice show, I should say.
But I feel like Max was on it. Max was just too real for him. Which is a fair concern because you don't want to have a real debate. He wants to wash anybody he's facing and in an entertaining style.
Yeah, I don't think Max was like his form of being entertaining was fucking
like making incredible arguments with so much evidence.
No, well, that, but also just saying like outlandish shit, like clickbaity shit. You know that I want Iguodala. I can't truly think that he really believes that.
No, there's no way.
Since we're talking about Stephen A. Smith, let's do a little draft. Stephen A. Smith's greatest moments. We have 5 moments each.
I'll take first pick since I haven't done my research.
All right, fine. Go ahead.
This is all off the top. I'm going to have to go with Kwame Brown.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball.
To me, that's the most iconic Stephen A. Smith rant. He's had a lot of good ones.
He's got small hands.
But that one has so many one-liners within it that people remember. So to me, that's a clear-cut number one. Small hands, can't put a post move. At least he could put to memory. Doesn't have good feet. he's mobile, but he's not athletic enough.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the heart, the will, the desire, no disrespect whatsoever. The City of Angels beat them. And you're asking me if, what do you say? And you're asking me if they got a steal? Oh, no. Lakers knew exactly what they were doing, and Kobe Bryant should not be saying a word.
That is like timeless. Like that to this day, that is spoken about. So yeah, that's a clear Stephen A. Moment number one.
But there's a lot of picks that could rival that pick. I think it's number one, but I think it's close.
For me, I have to go with he was on crack.
Ah, it's a good one.
His very first move as the executive was to sign Lamar Odom, who was on crack.
That's good, especially in the baby voice, especially with the baby filter.
Yeah.
That
could have gone in the draft.
No, you can only do one or the other. I can't take that in baby voice.
Well, all right, fine. Well, I got he was on crack. Now
okay. Okay. All right. I have one that's pretty obvious, but I think I want to go with a lesser known one, and specifically the baby version of it.
Okay.
Was I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood. I love that moment.
I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood.
Baby filter elevates it to the next level. Me and my girl say that to each other. We're having a bad
day.
I am having a very bad day.
I like that.
I am in no mood. So those are two. Those are two classic lines.
Now all those viral Stephen A. moments are great. I got a good one, and this one is super versatile. He said it multiple times on multiple occasions for multiple athletes. Stay off the weed.
Do it again, please.
Stay off the weed. It's stay off the weed. And you can't stay off the weed. He ain't getting busted for using weed.
See, I was gonna take that one, but to me, it got a little played out.
Nah.
Well, also,
good.
what I don't like
at its peak.
I like the line. I don't like his stance was terrible.
Yeah, well, now it's just a joke.
Okay,
now everybody can smoke and do whatever they want. They don't even test for it.
I mean, stay off the weed is classic.
Yeah. That's why I needed to.
I could have gone Kwame and stay off the weed, but that's just too what's it called? Like chalk, you know? Mm-hmm. I want to do a little more versatility. Oh, okay. There might be some better ones out there, but none come to mind right now. So I'm going to go when he looks directly into the camera to Kevin Durant. Say, you do not want to make an enemy out of me, which just makes no sense.
But I will say this lastly. You don't want to make an enemy out of me. And I'm looking right into the camera.
That's one of my favorites.
I can guarantee you KD is not. Actually, he randomly is worried about what he has to say, but I don't think he views Stephen A. Smith as a real enemy or is threatened by Stephen A. Smith at all. There's no way.
You do not want to make an enemy out of me. No, yeah, I fucking love that. That's so good.
But I'm really hyped about. I'm in no mood.
Yeah,
it's so cute and funny.
So this one isn't necessarily a first take moment, but it's one of my favorite Stephen A. clips of all time. Do you remember Stephen A. putting out that clip post shoulder surgery when he was rehabbing and he was doing boxing?
No.
He got flamed on Twitter.
Was it like horrible form?
Yeah. He got absolutely flamed on Twitter and the internet for this.
There you go. Clean up that cotton. Raise him up. Yeah, make it more fruit.
What the? I have seen that. Dude, what is the down punch?
What is this?
You're gonna hit a little kid,
bro.
But this isn't this isn't him speaking.
I don't care, bro.
Right,
this is
still a good
a
one.
Viral moment. This to me, there's no rules to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is Stephen A. Smith, and he was getting flamed for this shit. And to this day, this looks hilarious to me. Like, what is this training?
I mean, that's a good pick. That's an absolutely ridiculous clip.
I'm telling you, it makes it better when you're able to watch.
I'm gonna go one that's more recent, and people have really been on his radio show lately, clipping that out. I'm gonna go with Meg Thee Stallion throughout the first pitch. It's a great clip. It's extremely. All he wants to say the whole time is she has a fat ass.
Megan Thee Stallion threw out the first pitch in Houston for the Astros. I know that there's a lot to walk away from. I mean, that white outfit she was wearing was pretty nice.
Very clearly just making it clear.
But unbelievable delivery, very horny. Classic Stephen A. Meg Thee Stallion throughout the first pitch. Also just such an absurd topic to cover. It's grasping for anything.
How many is that for you?
That was 4. I'm liking my draft right now.
This is to me about just Stephen A. as a human being and my favorite things that he's ever done.
Fuck.
And one thing that I promise you, most of you people watching don't know about, but if you don't know, now you know. Stephen A. Smith's recurring role on General Hospital.
Oh, a brick?
As again. Bro,
that's his. I didn't know that was his role.
Yes. Katie, bring up a clip, please.
Wait, who else is in that show?
What?
Who else is in that show?
What do you who else?
In the soap opera? Do you know a name?
A name of a character?
Yeah, no, the actors.
Oh, the actors? I don't know about the actors. I know Sonny Corinthos is...
Okay, yeah. So I heard him one day say...
Oh, Maurice Bernard.
I heard one day go, my good friend Sonny Corinthos thinks I have a future in this industry.
Look.
Is Sonny Corinthos a character or an actor?
No, that's the character. Maurice Bernard is the actor.
Okay.
That's Sonny. Stephen A. Smith on General Hospital is the most, like... That is the biggest side quest I've ever fucking seen.
I mean, I've seen the clip where he was, like, rizzing up some girl.
Yeah. I mean, it's so amazing to me. Look at him. I'm telling you, he's not bad.
There's no way he's acting. I just love that his name is Brick.
Oh my God. All right, yeah, that's 4 for me.
Could I what was my last pick? Oh, Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
Could I rescind it and take 2?
No.
Okay.
No, you got to stick with what you drafted. I'm not gonna help you win it if I'm already winning.
So this is my first moment. Is just Stephen A. Smith walking onto set after a Cowboys loss with the cowboy hat and the cigar. Like, that's a massive meme.
Yes,
massive meme.
Yes,
Stephen A. Smith, cowboy hater mode.
Yes, 100%.
Damn, I might finish all 4 of my drinks.
Dead ass. I don't even have one. Oh no, I have some water here. I mean, that's exactly what I need.
I have one for you, but I don't know how much universal appeal it has outside of us two. That should give you a hint. Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm not gonna say, but.
Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm with that.
It's not a bad one. It's a good one.
In honor of horn dog Stephen A. Smith these days, I'm gonna go with him talking about Kim Kardashian. Saw Kim Kardashian last night. She looked nice.
And he also said to his producer, he said, "My producers, next time you show me a photo of her, please do not just include a face." I think that's actually his number one. Beyonce and Kim Kardashian, that's his exact type.
Yeah, for sure.
Not to mention he's literally always talking about them.
That's a pretty easy type to have. Beyonce and Kim Kardashian, 2 of the prettiest, most beautiful women in the world.
True.
So I was on TikTok and I was looking through our ats and mentions, and something that I feel like we never do. And sometimes there's some pretty funny shit in there. So I gathered a couple of tags that we got on Instagram and some comments and shit, and we're gonna take a look at them right now. So I looked at the comment and they said, "At Broadcast Boys, is this you?" And I looked at the picture and I was like, it's definitely not me, but I was pleasantly surprised.
I can't hear it though.
Pause it.
Hold up, is that the dude that started acting so nonchalant?
I have no fucking idea who he is.
Remember that homie?
No.
Yeah, you do. It was a big
Wait,
face.
Katie, go full screen so you can really see, because this motherfucker looks a lot like me with locks. It's kind of crazy. Pull this shit.
Looks like Matis Yahoo.
And me, and Modest Yahoo had a baby.
I mean, people are always commenting tags of you, and they're all accurate.
OD accurate, right? Also, you can't hear the sound, but like this guy.
Oh, is he singing?
He could sing.
Oh, what's he singing?
Because like the beginning of the video was just like, is there any more people out there really making any real rock music anymore? And then this dude just like pops in.
Oh, okay. That's definitely not. We don't need to hear that one, Katie.
Yeah, but he looks exactly like me, so that's pretty on point.
So I saw someone tag us in the.
I wish I looked like him.
I saw someone tag us in the Modern Family reunion. That me and you are Manny, and I don't know the guy didn't watch.
That's
it was the kid's name, but that shit was pretty accurate.
That's coming up.
For you, I think you looked exactly like that kid.
Manny?
Yeah.
I don't know
in the
about
face.
Exactly.
Well, you did when you were little.
Check this. Hold up. So check this out. This one's really funny. This guy, it said in the beginning, it was like.
Wait, J. Cole looks like you?
It said, no, drawing J. Cole, trust the process. And then this was the final product.
Wait, does it have anything to do with us? Or just a funny mention?
They tagged me saying, Broadcast Boys, is this you?
Oh, damn.
That actually looks like a lot like me.
I don't think that's even that bad of a replication. I really don't think so. It's a bad photo of him.
It looks more like me than it looks like J. Cole.
It does, but I respect art. I think they did a great job, whoever that was.
Now he's giving love to the artist.
Yeah, because they're amateurs.
All right, fair enough.
I guess then Notre Dame. Rudy was.
He said, "Trust the process." Maybe he's getting better.
Rudy was an amateur too. Dude,
this one was amazing.
Oh yeah! Wow!
The big homie Ben Shapiro reacting to us.
Ben Shapiro, if you're going to use my content, say a fucking word, dog. Come on. I don't want to be associated with you.
Yeah, no, this is fucking hilarious.
And the fact that he's like very pleased with this video makes me upset. He really likes this video, doesn't he?
Yeah. Now he looks at you and is like, you know what? That's one of my guys.
That's one of the good ones.
That's one of the good ones.
I am technically one of his guys, but
yes.
I don't get people doing a whole video, getting all this traction and literally adding nothing to it.
Yeah. I don't even think he tagged us.
No way.
Wait, no, there was a comment that tagged us. So, fuck you, Ben Shapiro. Respectfully.
He had like a 60-minute recap about why Barbie was whack.
And then someone, broadcast boys, is this you? Is this me, guys? Does this look like me?
No, not this one. Not this one.
I still think it was bad.
That looks like Brennan's brother.
Nah, dude is a unit. He's a stud.
He is. I mean, maybe a little bit.
I mean, bro, you're gonna find any big dude out there, any fat dude out there with a beard and wearing a fitted. Yes, it's gonna look like me. But these mentions are really good. I think we got one more, and I believe it's the one.
This one's great.
This one's great. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna tell my grandkids that those are the broadcast boys.
If you zoom in on that homie, it really looks like you. The hair's a lot, but with the glasses too, you look. That's exactly. It's actually. Well, why are you so surprised? You look exactly like him when he was a kid too. Did you not? You look like that when you were a kid.
I think I look more like homie with the locks than I look like this dude.
No, this is actually. When I saw this, me and Carly couldn't believe it. I mean, that's just a white kid with long hair. I don't look like him.
You could look like him.
I could, but the hat, that dude, I can't believe how much that looks like you.
Yo, you're tripping.
Katie, am I tripping? It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
I mean, I agree that there's a resemblance, but you're talking like it's...
No, it's basically, besides the hair...
Basically identical is crazy.
It really is.
I don't know.
But you've always looked like that kid.
Hold on, let's bring this homie back again.
No way. No, this guy looks like the homie from Counting Crows more than you.
I think I just wish I could sing like him.
Nah, the Modern Family dude is actually uncanny. It's really crazy.
Hey, listen, my son Manny, Modern Family is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Does he still act?
I don't know about that. His sister was in Paul Blart 1 and 2, though.
Well, didn't you look like him when you were a kid too? When he
I
was
mean,
on the show,
a pudgy little Spanish
when he was
kid,
on Modern Family, everyone said you look like him, right?
Yeah,
it was like little you.
Because it's like an easy comparison.
Or because it just
Spanish
looks like
kid.
you.
Bro, that doesn't look like me.
The next one does.
Okay, maybe.
There
it's
a cute little. There it's a cute little comparison. Here it's 95% recognition rate.
I swear, and I'm not even just saying this. I was a cuter kid than he was.
You were a pretty cute kid.
I was a cuter kid.
The craziest part is you and your brother you can't. What's it called? You can't tell who's who when you were at the same age.
Yeah, and now it couldn't be more different.
Like the photo when you walked into the hallway of your old apartment, that it was you, but it was Nick. You know what I'm talking about? That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's really funny.
Damn, you got.
I kind of fuck with these.
You thought we were gonna have your back on that one? That looks.
Well, no. It's not about having my back. I just don't think it's like
one of
that close. But you're saying identical.
It's hard to find a real celebrity lookalike, so that is as good as I've ever seen in my life. You look way more like him than I do Noah Centineo.
Obviously.
Or Pete Davidson.
Obviously.
So boom.
We got to find you somebody that you actually look like, not these fucking heartthrobs that get all these women.
No, well, Pete Davidson he's an ugly heartthrob.
He's a heartthrob, brother.
I have 4 really good doppelgangers. Bobby Cannavale is actually legit.
Yeah, well, whatever.
A legit doppelganger, obviously he's a good actor.
Yeah.
Bobby Cannavale is actually legit.
Nah, I like all these comments. I like all these tags. If you're watching this, make sure that you're still doing that. We're probably going to end the show. I want to end the show like this every week. I'm down. So make sure you tag us in whatever, lookalikes, funny content you see on TikTok. And if we like it, we'll shout you out on the pod. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the Broadcast Boys Show. Me and Brody will be back again next week. Whether or not we'll be in this studio or elsewhere, I don't know. But make sure you tune in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Show us some love. We appreciate you. All love. Top to bottom. You already know what it is. Peace.